Okay, another one as far as like, it's not a Cinderella syndrome, but it's more of like, you know how the our tradition in our house is you turn 18 and you move out. So that was our, tradition too. But at the same time, my parents like to shop. So they didn't care. They acted like they cared, but they didn't care if we came back and forth in the house because they would charge us rent. So let me tell my rent story. And this goes into the fact of like this whole Oprah thing about how parents uh, are being estranged or from their millennial kids or whatever. This is just the tip of the iceberg. I ain't even gonna go into that, but I'm just showing one story of it. So I remember I had a good job, stayed at my parents' house, whatever. And my job, my position, I had to pay for the cable. So, I think my brother, I don't know who was living there at the time. I don't know if it was just me, or me and my sister, or me and my brother. I know it was more than one of us living there at the time. I don't remember. But anyway, my responsibility at this time was to pay the cable bill. No problem. I'll give you money for the cable bill. That's cool. So, I was responsible for the cable. I gave my mom money for the cable bill. So I remember one day I came home tired. I was exhausted. I just wanted to come home, take a shower, lay down, watch some TV, and go to sleep. Came home, got comfortable, got into bed, and there is static. I know because I remember it was the beginning of the week. My mother kept harassing me about the money for the cable. So I was like, okay, like hurry up and gave it to her. I'm like, here, I gave you money for the cable. And I think a day or two after that, whatever, she had some new shoes. I'm like, all right, cool. So then later that week, it had to be like a Friday. Come home tired. And I get in the bed and go turn on the TV, and it's static. Static. No TV. I go downstairs. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, is the cable out? Is there a storm going on? Like, what's going on? Why ain't no cable? My mother says, oh, they turned off the cable. And I'm like, how is that if I've been giving you money to pay the cable bill? Like, what are you doing? So, normally you gotta miss 3 payments in order for them to cut the service off. So now I'm having trouble sleeping because I can't watch no TV. So she goes and tells me, oh, I need $150 in order to get the cable turned back on. And I just started laughing at her because I was like, there's no way. I gave you money at the beginning of the week and to pay the cable bill, but they turned it off. So that means you haven't paid it in 3 months. And now you're telling me I have to give you $150 to turn it back on. So for the past 3 months that I've been giving you money, you haven't been paying the bill. So then this is because I didn't know about narcissism back then. Then this is when she flips it on me. She said, well, if you're responsible for the cable bill, then you should just go down there from now on and just pay it. She tried to flip it on me like it was my fault the cable got cut off. But I've been giving you the money. And then I said, well, you know what you need to do? You need to go return them shoes that you just bought and go pay the cable bill. So needless to say, the cable was turned back on. So, because I wasn't giving her no more money. I gave you money and you did all fuck all with it. I don't know what you did with it. Bought shoes or whatever. So I don't know if she got money from my sister, from my dad. I don't know, but she wasn't going to get it from me. Yeah. So, yeah. That's one of those stories of how the estrangement happens. Because I'm like, how am I giving you money and you not doing what you're supposed to do with it? Imagine if I was paying you real rent. Like, my money would have been fucked off. She ain't paid that shit for 3 months.